know.
I also hate in context pussy.
Yeah. Or when
Like,
people
fuck, yeah, you like my pussy? Like, that's very upsetting.
or they like fuck my cunts. Like, that really
That's super
I
upsetting.
don't like it.
I don't want to be pulled up.
GMat.
Is there anything for dessert or something? Oh, Mario! Oh my God!
Woo.
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep.
Did you do a Shetland dialect?
I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I know, but like,
Yeah, but that's what they said about the lathe.
I'm sure they didn't
just
say
a lathe.
It's a
not human
lathe.
crusher.
It's not a. It's exactly. It's not a spinning.
14
It's not a-
seconds.
it's not a
straight back
sword.
into the lathe video. Georgia was asking me about that. She's like, so wait, I was half
See,
listening.
now
I
she
struggled
knows.
to follow what was going on. So what is the video? And I explained it to
Let's
her.
not go
thing.
back
And she was
into
like,
the lathe.
why does that exist?
She's so upset.
Hasn't
well
found that.
adjusted as just a normal person living her life. She's like, why is that
Why
on the
would that
internet?
be?
She doesn't even know that she's out
No,
there.
that
Why-
genre of video.
why
Never heard of
would
Live
she?
Leak.
Lively.
Just out there, just living like
Well, you've
everyone
never seen
cares
someone
about
be
each other. The
beheaded?
world's
Please.
fine.
Come on.
Beheading.
Oh
my
that's
God.
all. I saw Georgia the other day.
Where?
She looks the same.
Yeah, she looks like
Yeah.
Georgia.
Why can't I hear it? I feel like I can't.
Can't hear anything?
No, I can, but it seems like everyone's underwater and so am I.
Let me have a
Headphones
listen.
probably unplugged in.
Smooth transition.
Oh, that's just tremendous.
Much better. Thank you.
Much
Beck.
better. Thanks, Bep. I usually have it so it blows somebody's ears off.
Yeah, I get mine aggressively loud as well.
I have mine aggressively loud.
I like to know when everybody's breathing.
I also can't hear you now. Like before, I could hear both you in real life and you in my ears, but now I can't.
Oh,
hear
yeah,
that,
yeah.
which is much better.
That's how I want it. It's like when you go to a radio station to do an interview and they don't give
Mr. Big Shot here.
they don't give you headphones. Ben, can you put that back on there? It was to cover up that shitty draw. It looks
I want
it looks
some-
better from a distance than it does up close.
Well, it couldn't look worse.
Every gambler knows.
I just need this for my.
Oh, for your next one.
survival.
All right, let's do a little podcast, everybody.
Woo, GMat. Yay.
Hello and welcome to episode 175 of the GMat podcast.
Famous Matts, Matthew McConaughey, Matthew Perry, of course, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Broderick, Matt Goring, GMat, famous Bens. Benjamin Franklin, Ben Stiller, Ben Affleck, Ben Shapiro, Ben Jay, of course. Famous Aidans. I do have one very special one. Aidan Gillen from Game of Thrones.
Today's episode of the GMat podcast is brought to you by our merch, which is available at teespring.com/stores/The Real GMat. Go get yourself a GMat podcast hoodie. They look great and they're running out the door. They literally are. I'm so excited about them. That intro is brought to you by Toey Datsun, of course. Thank you, Toey Datsun, for submitting that voice note. If you'd like to submit an intro to the podcast, send it to contact@therealgmat.tv or submit it in the Discord or send it to me on Facebook. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, we are on video podcast now, so go to the GMat podcast on YouTube and check it out. Cut the music! The GMat podcast on YouTube. It's great. You'll love it. Squeaky. Welcome, everybody. Hello, my name is Matt. I'm the host of the GMat podcast. I'm joined on my right by Aidan Jonathan.
Hi, how are you?
Across from me, famous apparently Ben J.
Thank you so much. So good to be back.
And running the desk, producing the show, it's Becky J.
Hello.
Look up, lady.
That's me.
How's everyone feel? How you feeling, Aidan, about that? He's not feeling too happy about that.
I thought
mean,
it was
it's-
good.
it's
I thought
it's
timing.
it's unnecessarily-
It was classic joke done with expert timing.
It's unnecessarily pointed
Is
and
what I'll do.
vicious for the start of a podcast.
Putting an
but,
X.
Vicious?
X through Toey Datsun. No longer welcome on the podcast.
100%.
No longer welcome at the intros.
He's graduated.
He's graduated from welcome to not welcome.
What am
Intro
I
maker.
to now sit her in the red chair and I have to go and make intros?
Where you're
Oh, I
like,
guess so.
famous Toey Datsuns? None.
I've never met anyone with the first name Toey.
How's
You
everyone
have to do
feel?
a slam back. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
you do diss tracks for this chair.
This is what I feel like. I'm so much better. I don't even need to.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. We'll just see what happens with that. Just let that sit there. We'll see what the rebuttal is.
I have a diss track coming out.
Do you?
Yeah, and by the time this podcast comes out, it should be out. It should have been released because I'm filming it next Wednesday. So I hope I don't spoil this. So on Wednesday till Saturday, I'll have like 3 days to edit it, which seems like enough time.
Wednesday. Oh, you're going to go in the other place.
Yeah, I'm going. So Stack Mandu and I were like both streaming at some point, and then there was a joke about pretending to have some beef, and then we called each other on stream and we're like, fuck you, blah blah blah, like pretend we had this whole thing going on. And he was making fun of my rap about on Instagram. I made a rap about the sit stand desk. That was very good.
I didn't see it.
It's strong material. And he was talking shit
Was
about
it
that.
Toey That's an intro strong or Aidan rebuttal strong?
It was here. Let me play it for you. Would you like to hear it? Would you like to hear it? It's a minute long.
Is this what we're going to do in the morning on a Friday?
Is this on Friday morning?
Is this where we're going?
We don't have to limit it to Friday morning.
Oh, right, Ben.
All right.
I thought we were getting closer, but no. Now we're arguing.
Here's
Again.
the minute long.
To be fair, you put zero effort into your
Up and down, motherfucker. Twitch.tv/the
I'll put it
real
on the screen.
GMat. I haven't showered today. I got a sit stand desk. I got a sit stand desk. I got a sit stand desk because it's the sit stand best. It goes up. It goes down. It goes up. And that's pretty much it. I got the desk from Zen Space Desks. They didn't sponsor me, so it wasn't free. It super wasn't free. It cost a lot of money. So there are a few problems that I can see. Why did you sell me this PC mount when the PC mount needs an end of a desk? Your service team said it would fit me, but the desk has no end, so Zen Space, what the fuck? The mounting bar holes are a fucking flop. They don't line up with the holes on the fucking desktop. The cable tray would be a top-notch win if it didn't block the holes where my power goes in. I said you fucked up, son, when you fucked me, son. I said you do not fuck with fucking number one. I'm gonna take you down.
Actually, that being said, my back does feel a lot better. So they were very nice about it,
fun.
and they responded.
Straight bars.
Straight bars, son.
from the Arnie Donna school of rapping, though.
Exactly.
100%. Do we have Stack Mandu's reply?
We do. It's like 2.5 minutes.
Well, we can listen to not 2.5 minutes of it, but like
Destroyed him.
you
You
said
don't
it was.
wanna
You
hear
said
it.
it was so trash.
It's absolute garbage.
You said he rhymed sit stand desk with sit stand best.
Hey, when
What?
it's fast, you can't tell.
You definitely can tell, but I'm glad
If you
did a
can't
better rap
tell,
than
you
I.
got
I mean,
the
I
first
quoted.
Let's not dabble in deeds, and
Well, first of
every
all,
time I read
already
you, stop
your
showing your
audio
feet.
quality is
It's
so much
disgusting
better.
and it's weird, and I know it's your shtick, but be a real GMat. Pull out your dick. Give the people what they want, your little free Mac. I'll give you this great advice, real free Mac. Make sure you clean off all of the dick cheese Mac. Roll back your foreskin, it's simple, easy Mac. Switching up the flow, yeah, switching up the format. Walking over you like you were just a doormat. After all these blows, I'll be leaving you sore, Matt. I'll piss in your house and I'll shit on your floors, Matt. I wanted to be friends, yo. Where's my high five at? Actually, you fuck, you know what? Never mind that. Your face looks like it got stuck in a beehive, Matt. Your face looks like that of a swollen bears. Actually,
What?
So it's rough.
Oh, it's kind of funny.
So I'm simply going to destroy him. The second I heard it, I was like, all right, choreography, Sienna filming. Called my friend Leslie, who
For
choreographs
some
hip hop.
advice.
Yeah.
What do you
Go
reckon,
on,
Les?
Leslie.
Good idea to diss
How-
track. Oh, fuck him, Matt.
So that's
Have you
good.
been, Les? Call my friend Leslie.
I got dancers. I got filmers called Les for a chat. We're gonna go.
She's great.
Yep. Yeah. Look, I don't think it was as bad as you made
Yeah,
it out.
you made it
I
out to
think
be
his
much worse
He's
than
got
that.
some good lines, but the delivery is fucking
Yeah,
dog
I
shit. It's
don't
like a
like it when he
Sesame Street
didn't
tempo.
rhyme. I'll shit in you. It's something that of a bear's. Didn't love that. But
That of a bear's.
That was terrible. But the rest of it was not so bad.
We'll
The
see.
timing wasn't great.
There's some
But
good
he ended
references,
every
like
sentence
the
with Matt,
you
so
not being
that's
able to clean
good.
your penis. That was a good reference.
That was
Exactly,
funny.
exactly.
And he pissed. I liked it when he said he'll piss in your house, which I thought was just a funny line.
That's true.
I'll piss in your house. That's funny.
Change my diaper, bitch. So hopefully that's out on whenever, and it's gonna be
Hopefully
hot.
that's out on whenever.
Whenever.
Drop
you
it,
know.
Matt.
Well, I thought you cunts would be on my
I'm
side.
definitely on your
I'm looking
side.
forward to it. I
Jesus.
thought your
Well, I haven't seen your diss track.
Well, you will, and you're gonna be like, thank God I was on this side. Thank God I was on the
Okay.
GMat
I am on
side.
your side. I'm a part of the GMat podcast. I'm definitely not on Stack Mandu's side.
It's like
that little
talking shit.
scrub.
That little scrub cunt.
Well, no, you say scrub. You don't have to say cunt at the end of it.
That little scrub.
that little fucking
He
scrub.
really wants to say it again though.
No, you don't have to say it. Don't have to say the
Doesn't
C-bomb.
feel finished, does it? Just say scrubber.
Nah, because if you say the C-bomb, then it drags you down. You got to say screw staying above. You're like above. What you're doing now, if you're going to slap him as hard as you're saying you're going to slap him, which I'm certain you will, because I'm
not going to assault him.
No, slap him down. You know,
Oh, like
fuck-
lyrically.
yeah,
WWE.
lyrically and
Musically.
and musically slap him down. You would be the equivalent of a god swimming in a pool on top of a mountain. He's a lonely peasant.
Or that gross foam on top of the water at the beach.
No.
No, I'm not that. I'm the
You're
god
majestic.
on a mountain.
You're a goose flying over a lonely duck paddling for its life.
Fuck that
He's
duck.
the foam. You're the rock and roll band that's playing on the beach to a bunch of sexy ladies.
There you are. So that's that. And I'm very excited to hear your diss track. Have you got any bars just to maybe freestyle for us right now?
I mean, it's all recorded. I don't want to play it.
No, give me like a taste, like an improvised taste of what you do.
Play us some, because by the time this comes out, that'll be out, and that'll
Play
motivate
us some
you to
and
definitely
then
have it
play
out by
something
then.
else over the top of
No,
it in
because
the
if
actual
you guys
podcast.
don't like it, then it's gonna
Well,
it's gonna
we're
ruin.
on the podcast, so we're gonna like hype it up regardless.
It's gonna
so
ruin
if I
me.
hate it,
see.
we'll talk about it after the podcast.
Here we go. I'll give you a beat.
Do you know what's
There's
really
zero
gross?
commitment to
when
that.
when I was in year 12, I remember my mates being at my house and oh no, and somebody was like, "Drop me a beat," and we were all like, "All right,"
fuck off.
and they just rap and be like, "Oh, my name is Tom.
So
I drive a car.
embarrassing.
I go down the street and I
Go
look
real
at you-
far.
Go real far.
Gonna
I drive an
fuck you up.
I-30. Duh, duh, duh. I remember one guy
I-30.
rhymed, "You drive an I-30, but you don't go over 30." I
nice.
hate it, and everyone went like, "Oh!" And then we realized it was
Ruin
very
your
terrible.
day like a doormat. You're an idiot. You should be on the floor, Matt.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
a doofus. You
I'll
couldn't get
piss on
through
your
the
house, Matt,
core, Matt.
I'm gonna f you up.
and your dick's like a bear's.
Matt.
You're an absolute c word.
Matt.
Yeah.
No, because Stackmandu ended everything with
Oh,
Matt.
wait, yeah.
So Stackmandu, if you're watching, you suck. Get good.
Matt.
I made sure to try and say his name as little as possible in my rap to
So like it's in every line, but you go, yeah, you fucking little Matt. You fucking little
Well, Stackmandu's
I just
harder
don't
to
want him,
rhyme with
I don't want him to
than
have
Matt.
the promo, you know.
Right.
You don't want him to have the problem. It's literally, it's a diss track to him.
But I'm just gonna like talk about him in metaphors.
That streamer who shall remain nameless.
That's
Can-
not
do
true.
you
I
have it
say
written?
his name a bunch.
Do you have it written?
No, it was on the PC. And
Please let me. I want to listen to
record
it
it.
right now.
I can give you a taste. I can
Give
give you
us a taste, and
Jeez,
if-
I hope this doesn't get delayed or
Teaser.
something.
Ben,
It's like Yeezy. What?
we have to, no matter what, be impartial. No,
This is
we
all-
have to be super hype men right now.
This has all been very,
Super high,
very
man.
bold because I am not 100% sure. I right now I'm 100% just going ahead on Wednesday next week. But fuck, I really hope nobody cancels.
I'll dance for you.
Okay. I'm not so worried about the dancers. I heard you made a little diss track.
Don't rap.
Tried to drop a little hurt on me.
Double track yourself.
I'm like,
You lip sync for us.
Wait, I'm trying to
Stackman 2, you've got no idea what you've gotten into. You write little disses about my weight and about my dick, but lyrically, musically, you're out of your depth. Because you might look like a ginger M&M and act like Kanye. But listen up, bitch. I'm motherfucking Mozart! Stackman do, Stacky, what you gonna do? Stackman who, bitch, I'm coming for you. Your hits are weak, cunt. Calling me fat, cunt. Thick boy's gonna lay you down and teach you how to rap, cunt. Follow us slow so you don't know what you're gonna do. Coming for dick size, embarrassing for even you. Can you comprehend exactly what's happening when I tell you that you've entered a shitstorm that even whiteboarders can't save you from? Watch out, Matt, Stacky's coming for you. Uh-oh. Watch out, Matt, Stacky's making rhymes too. Can I share a little secret? I don't fucking care. The dude tries to rhyme the word Matt with the word bear. Can't. If I'm the super villain in the eyes of this man, well then, na fat man. I'll give you that much.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I do like when you go after him for that terrible rhyme of Matt and Bear,
Yeah.
which don't rhyme.
When I listened to the rap, and I did it on stream, I like off stream was like Matt Bear wrote it down because I'm like that's got to come back.
That's pretty bad.
You were saying something earlier about
Don't say the word cunt.
yeah,
Yeah, but in the diss track, I guess it's fine.
in the confines of a diss track.
Well, he's
all bets are
motherfucking
off.
Mozart cunt. So what do you expect?
That's true. That's true.
Do you know what I mean? Look,
I think that was by
this is
Mozart,
this is
wasn't it?
why
Back-
I don't do
Yes.
diss tracks because I
Why?
wouldn't say the word cunt in it, and I can't be a diss track artist.
You're like, I don't want to go too far.
Well, I feel like I would always want to be like peasant and like enormously walk over the top of them, do a diss track, but like shit on them so much that they drown in my poo.
Use bigger word, like better words than
Like-
cunt.
Well, no,
No?
but like, yeah, if you know what I mean.
Scum.
Scum, you bastard scum.
How's everybody doing? We didn't really start
I
on
really
like,
enjoy that, and I think you're going to slap him down.
Thank
Just so you're
you.
aware,
Thank you.
I'm super team GMat here. Stackman do. I would just quit streaming and move to the Bahamas quickly.
I just hope everyone has a
good
nice, safe
time.
beef.
Yeah. I hope everybody gets a good share of beef.
Everybody
Yeah.
just stay hydrated, please.
That's it.
Beck, how are you doing? Tell us what's going on.
I'm good. I rolled out of bed 20 minutes ago.
I can hear
As you
it.
can hear,
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Ben bought me a coffee, so thank you.
With a Splendor. He did laugh at the word Splendor.
Okay.
Sorry?
Didn't buy me a coffee.
Ben, what an arsehole.
Ben didn't buy you a coffee?
No.
Did you buy Matt a coffee?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Alright.
I was like,
nope. Fine.
he should have bought Aidan a coffee from
Fairly certain they sell hot chocolates at McDonald's, but that's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
But I was racing through for the grown-ups. I didn't have time to stop and pick out a Happy Meal toy and hot jockey.
The fact that you came into my work the other day and had the audacity to ask me to check staff prices and didn't buy me a hot chocolate means you can get fucked.
I'm pretty sure I said don't worry about checking staff prices. You're like,
No,
no, I
I did.
insist
No,
because I'll
because-
want a hot chocolate later in the week.
Yeah, and
That was verbatim what you said.
yeah.
How are you feeling, Aidan?
Well, I was great up until I got fucked on by the intro, and now I got hot chocolate list.
So just
I don't
remember,
understand why I'm the target in this podcast. Also, I've realized watching the YouTube, not watching them, but I often go because I'm a masochist, go and look at the comments. I'm the least favorite on the podcast,
what are you talking about?
which is so upsetting. There was some comment the other day that was like, can someone tell Aidan to stop? And then in capitals, interrupting.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, great. But then Amber came to my side and corrected the spelling of their name. Just that was the comment.
Not the
AIDAN.
sentiment, though. Was
No,
happy
she
to
was- she
agree with
agreed.
that, yeah. To be fair, I didn't mean to hit enter. I was just typing to vent.
Don't read that out loud yet. I'm giving
Oh,
Aidan
here
a
we go.
line
There's
of
a lot
dialogue.
Like games in this podcast now. A lot of weird, like, you're the murderer. Oh,
my God.
You're going to say that line to me. I know you're not happy about it. It's too mean, but I'm going to get him
I
to say
thought
it
you
to
were
him.
giving it to me just to like tell me that.
That's going to be funny
what
when
I
we get
think
to the
of
end of
you.
the
That
story.
so mean.
I wanted to, because there's been old notes I wanted to revisit that I didn't have time to get to, and there was a story where I ran into an old Greek man in line, but I don't want to do the Greek voice, so I gave Aidan the line to say it. So Aidan, when I touch you on the foot, you need to say your line.
Non-sexually, when he does the non-sexual touching.
No, it's like angry. It's like, you know, I'm just, yeah, like that. But it's like, yeah, you know how you know how you guys talk.
I heard you tell the story.
Oh yeah, and I did the voice with his mum and dad.
My parents, and they were like,
No, they weren't. They were like, yeah, old Greek men are the worst. Everybody
it's
in the
about an
room.
old Greek man.
There was just nothing to do with the story. And anyway, I bought the Lego, and the lovely young lady was like, there you go, have a great day. And they're like, yeah. How much do old Greek men suck, though?
So I was at Kmart, and this was when we first came out of lockdown, and it was the longest line I'd ever seen at Kmart. I took a picture. I sent it to you guys.
What was the comment
For
on the
the
YouTube video?
long line.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
So I took a picture.
Right over the top.
It went for fucking
Stop
ever.
interrupting.
It went all the way down to the
Sorry,
end.
Aidan,
Of
you were
the,
going to sing something?
Whoa, the longest line.
So I got to the front-ish of the line, and there was an old Greek man who, with his wife, who just walked into the line, and someone tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, "Hey, there's a massive line behind you," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and
Is that how he
moved
said
out
it?
of line. Yeah, he said, "Well, how would he say it then?"
What did he say?
He said, I'm sorry," but he wasn't really
Because
sorry.
all Greeks talk the same, so Aidan will know. Is that what
I guess he.
Well,
would've
he
said, like,
sounded a lot like Aidan's grandparents or granddad. Or
He
Maybe
sounded
it
like
was,
a lot
maybe
like
it
an
was,
old
yeah,
Greek.
yeah.
imagine if it was, and I
Bubble.
didn't even realize.
He's not going to be at that.
No, he wouldn't go to Kmart. So he moves out of the way, and then he goes up to the wife goes to the back of the line with the trolley, and he he goes and says to a staff member, he's like, "Oh, can I jump in line? I've only got these couple of items to buy. I just wanna jump in line." And the guy was like, "I'm sorry, you got to go to the back." And he was like, "Okay." And then he tried it on with somebody else, and then he came over to me and was like, "Do you mind if I go in front of you? My wife's very sick." And I was like, "She's not even here, and that's not true. I mean, she might be, but it's, get visibly sick, and then I'll care." But she wasn't. I think he was lying. I'm sure he was lying. And then I was like, "No, sorry, mate." And then he said,
"You fat fuck!"
and then got escorted out. And then we went to the back of the line, and then he was taken out of there. But his wife wasn't with
He
him.
was taken out.
Yeah. So that was.
I'm sorry, sir. That old Greek man won't be bothering you anymore.
Pushing him out in the trolley.
Old Greek man death noise.
How's it going again? By the way, you nailed the line.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I kept it in my shoe until it was time, and then I pulled it out.
Everyone
Just read
has-
it from sight. Just
Everyone's got their
sight,
own
mate.
method.
Yeah, imagine if that's where we'd never developed pockets in society. You only had
fingers
shoe
in shoe.
pockets. Or shockets, you would call them, I guess.
But
Well,
no,
we wouldn't have regular
pockets.
pockets.
Oh, that's right.
So they'd
So
just
you
be
could
like,
call them
"Your
like,
shoe cups."
oh,
Well,
sorry.
maybe they would be. Maybe pockets are.
Boys are so lucky. Girls don't get any shoe cups.
Our shoe cups are so small.
Oh, mine's always... I forgot the word was stitched. Mine's always stitched together.
Our shoe cups are fake.
She's so annoying to go out with because she's already wearing Doc Martens. She carries so much shit around with her.
God. How does she even walk?
Maybe it is a portmanteau and it's like pant ocket. It's like some ocket.
What's an ocket?
I don't know.
Beck, the
Not-
etymology
not
of the
much.
word pocket,
What's the
please.
ocket?
Look up, lady.
Pants socket, maybe?
By the way, Beck
There you
found.
go,
We
pants
forgot to
on
go back to her last week, and she found the etymology of
TikTok.
that food we're talking about.
Chicken Maryland.
Chicken Maryland.
Chicken yeah, didn't we say it?
I don't think we got to it on the podcast, did we?
We all
I
knew
thought
it.
I thought Beck said it was just like
Oh, yeah, we figured out what it was. But
We all
it's-
knew
Oh,
it
but
and
from
nodded,
like
but we
where
never said it outside.
Maryland. It was just because it was made in Maryland, wasn't it?
yeah, it's soul food from the south, I guess. That's the
Crazy.
south.
It's a mind blower. I'll take chicken facts for 600, Alex.
I'll take animal genitalia audio clues for 600, please.
The other note I had from last week's that I don't know what it meant was, "Who the fuck is Timothy Chalamet?" And that was it.
You know who he is? He's a dreamboat.
Oh,
It's pronounced chalet, and it's a type
Sorry.
of Swedish house.
It's Timothée.
it comes from the
It's actually Timothée Chalamet.
region of Chalamet. I can't remember what you said. Beck. Sorry.
Timothée Chalamet.
Pocket comes from the same place as pouch, is a Norman diminutive of Old French. I can't speak French.
Portmanteau.
Poc, whatever. So there you go.
Sounded
Comes
right.
from pouch and sort of French.
It's a pant pouch. So
Yeah.
it would be a foot pouch. So it's a fouch. Anthony Fauci. This is Dr. Anthony Fauci.
That's his legacy.
Confirmed.
I listened to an Alec Baldwin interview with Fauci, and it was very interesting.
Really?
Gee, Alec Baldwin's getting sued.
Is he?
Yes, because they've come out and pointed out that he cocked and discharged or shot the gun in the scene that didn't need the gun to be shot. There was no need to, in the scene he wasn't supposed to cock it and shoot it, and he did, and then people got hurt. Even though it was killed. Sorry, and other people got hurt. Did the
other guys
as
didn't
badly
die,
as you can
no.
be hurt.
Because she got killed.
Sorry,
and
I
then-
was just.
And then the bullet went through her into another man, and he went to hospital, and he was okay.
Is he okay though?
Yeah,
okay.
he was not like no life threatening. He was just in hospital because he had a bullet inside of him.
Yes, that'll do
Yeah,
it.
it'll happen. Yeah.
So yes, he killed somebody, and obviously the gun wasn't meant to do that, but he also wasn't meant to use the gun in that way. So
I
he's
wonder
been
if
sued.
he'll be guilty. I don't know.
Have you there's been like conspiracy theories going around that maybe there was somebody who was unhappy with the safety conditions on set, so
Oh,
they
they just loaded the
placed
gun?
a live round in the dummy box.
Well, there was
There's
that
that, but-
talk
which
of,
sounds
like,
pretty far-fetched.
But if
Yeah.
he wasn't supposed to shoot it,
it
in the
wouldn't be a
scene,
real gun, regardless. It's like, Alec, now this is loaded, but you're not supposed to shoot it, so here's a loaded... That doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
Or maybe, Alec was a producer. Maybe everybody just didn't. Maybe the armorer didn't feel comfortable being like, Mr. Baldwin, here's your gun. And, obviously that's how it should work, but maybe it didn't on
well,
that
he
set.
just went and grabbed it.
Yeah, like maybe he just did whatever he wanted.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
clearly he shot a gun when he wasn't supposed to.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting, though, because he's very... Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
find out.
It's all crazy. I've
I mean,
got my eye
it's
on it,
terribly
but
tragic.
I want to see details that come out about this. It's very interesting.
We haven't had a Hollywood shooting in a little while.
No.
Not since The Crow.
Yeah.
been on the edge of our seats.
Great film, The Crow.
No, I've never
I
seen
quite
it.
like. You never seen it?
No.
Oh, it's a
I
classic.
keep meaning to because of all of the, the history around it.
Well,
Is it any good?
Yeah, I really
It's
like
fun.
it.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't know whether it holds up. I remember there being like some weird that in the late 80s, early 90s when they were doing slow motion. It's a bit of an
It
Saving
is,
Private
there
Ryan
is.
where there's just like still frames. It's like
Yeah.
8 frames a second.
There
or
is a
something.
bit of that, but he also
like
turns
blue.
into a crow, so it's kind of cool.
Well,
Do
that is
they
fucking badass.
use the scene that he dies in? Like, do they use it? in
Yeah,
the
they just
footage?
play it over and over. for
Yeah,
90
yeah.
minutes.
I think
It's
I
on
don't know.
Live
I
Leak.
think it is there because he gets shot. It's just
Yeah.
part of the movie, but I don't know if it's that specific scene or it's the one
Brandon
just
Lee, and he
before.
just comes because you can turn into the crow. He just turns into the guy. He fights some dudes, and then he stands too close to a lathe.
He's like, oh, 1 second, I got to reach over this lathe.
And instead of a blood mist, he just turns into a lot of crows.
Just
Flies away.
Just a puff of black
Hardcore.
feathers.
And Rage
fucking
Against the
hardcore.
Machine plays.
I like the movie. It's quite good. Think of like Underworld. You seen Underworld?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's kind of like
A
that.
lot of leather.
Yeah, it's a lot of leather,
A lot
very
of leather, a lot of
dark.
black.
My
lot of
dad used to
cocaine.
have the what's his face? What's his name? Craven?
Yeah,
Yeah, it had the big
Wes
figurine
Craven.
on top of the TV, so I remember looking at it all the
it's a
time.
good movie. I would watch it. I have.
The was that the Halloween crossover? Was it like douchebags who wanted to look edgy and sexy would dress as the Crow all the way through the 90s, and then the Matrix came out and was like, all right, we're doing trench coats now.
Yeah, The Matrix is my favorite movie of all time.
It's a
I've,
good movie. It's a great movie.
I don't know what that laugh was for.
That's one of the two
What?
movies.
Wait, what? Why are you laughing?
It's not a bad movie.
You don't
It's a
like
good
The
movie,
Matrix?
but
The
no, I
Matrix
love The
number
Matrix.
one?
Matrix is good, but
Brilliant
just the
movie.
definitive way that he was like, and you know what? I don't care who knows it.
No, it's just
I'm
that
It was
putting
like
this out there.
he was running for president, and that was his platform.
Nah, because I've just finally figured it out. Because people often ask me, what's your favorite movie? And I'm like, I don't know. I
Oh,
used to
okay.
say The
I thought you meant you
Godfather a
figured
bit,
out-
and I'm like, nah, I do like it, but it's God, I'm never going to watch it. It's
I thought you
such
meant
a
you just
commitment.
figured out the plot of The Matrix.
That too.
I'm
Like
still trying to work
shaved
it out.
head, long hair. What is going on here?
Why does he have holes?
Yeah.
No, no.
What do you prefer, The Matrix or The Martian? Because I know you're a big fan of The Martian.
I think I like them for two different reasons.
The
but
comedy,
Matrix,
The Martian.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I really like The Martian, but The Matrix is number one.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
The Matrix number one. I could watch it anytime. I could watch it again and again. I really, really like it. And now the new one's coming out, and Lawrence Fishburne's not in it.
Larry.
But there is a guy that looks like a younger Morpheus, because he is playing a younger Morpheus. He's on the poster. Don't know why I said that so weird. Poster.
Is he definitely not
Is he
in it?
British?
He's not going to like show up with some cameo?
Don't know, but I
Okay.
think the point of this one is that they're gone back. And the annoying thing is Keanu and I don't know the woman that plays Trinity.
That's right. This
They're
is when
old.
Neo goes back and his mum falls in love with him.
Yeah.
And Morpheus is there. And he's like, yeah, people.
Morpheus
time.
plays Biff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You make like a tree. Get out of here.
I'd like to try something a little fun if you guys are feeling experimental.
Is there any sour candies?
There's not.
We're putting our keys in a bowl?
Holy hell.
Beck, can you do something for me?
Ben,
Can
I've got
you-
pink
Oh,
keys.
God.
Could you Google something for me? I was watching can you Google the Inside the Actors Studio questions? I mean, we were watching a lot of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
So I was watching Inside the Actors Studio Simpsons. I don't know if you've ever seen
Yeah.
that, but it's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
absolute joy. And then I watched the Family Guy one as well. But at the end, who's the host of Inside the Actors Studios?
James Lipton.
James,
Lipton.
I love Inside the Actors Studio.
Good fun.
I love it.
For those who don't watch it,
watch it today.
It's just this guy, James Lipton, and he interviews Hollywood
Have you
actors,
seen that
celebrities,
clip of,
writers, all that sort of stuff.
Louis C.K.?
On it?
No. So he's talking on a radio show about the Actors Studio and watching it. And he's like, and then some guy gets up and asks Sean Penn a question. And he's like, yeah, second year acting.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like, never
Bradley-
going to get anywhere. All these people end up fucking failing and going nowhere. And then they cut to someone asking Sean Penn a question, and it's Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Probably the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to Louis C.K.
The
Bradley
most.
Cooper.
If there's one thing he could take back, I'm sure it's doing that bit on a radio show.
Yeah.
So at the end of the interview that he does, he asks everyone he interviews the same, 5 questions or 10 questions or
There's
something?
10 here.
10 questions.
Yeah.
And I thought we could try it. I thought we could do it.
I was thinking about this the other day. The one about the pearly gates only, though. because that's the only one I remember. Because that's the very
That
last
is,
one.
yeah. I remember that one. I think that's the only one I got. Oh, and favorite. Anyways, so should we go in order?
Sure.
So do we
From the
want
back.
you'll be on the back? All right. Well, let's start with Beck. Let's give.
Don't make me do it. It's too close to improv.
Okay. Well, then I'll
I'll
go.
ask the
These
question.
are just real
I'll go.
personal answers.
Aidan.
And when we're done, I have a philosophical question as well. That
Okay.
my own question that I've come up with.
Why don't
Can't
waves keep going?
Man, that's fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
That's a. All right, Beck.
Keep going
Because
where?
they know not to.
Just
I think
all
it's
the way up the
answer we
shore.
came up with.
So you want me to ask all 10 to you guys?
Yeah.
all
But
at
we'll,
once.
should we just answer?
At once, we're just going to rapid fire.
Just do one, and we'll all answer one, and then the next
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Number 1. What is your favorite word?
Oh, easy.
It's illustrious.
Crisp.
Is it? You don't say.
Can I say it a lot? Crisp. And,
Crisp.
And why crisp, Aidan?
Crisp because it uses your whole mouth and it starts from the back and goes to the front in sequence. Crisp.
The most inclusive word.
It is such a good word to say. And it's onomatopoeic. I love it. Crisp.
And I just say illustrious a lot.
It's also a good word.
Yeah, it's a great way to describe someone if you don't do a podcast every week and overuse it. Illustrious Ben, give us an answer, please.
Splup.
Splup.
Splup. What's splup mean?
Because I just made it up and it's mine.
Is that related to stonker?
Great word as well.
Splup is a fun word to say.
All right.
You're welcome.
Number 2.
Thanks for
Use it
making
in good
up.
health.
What is your least favorite word? Mine's moist. That's easy.
Oh yeah, it's a hard word. Probably clack. It hits the ears weird. I don't like it. I was gonna say clump, but it's something about the like I just don't like that.
I don't like clag.
Clag.
Clag. It's just a
About clot.
It's a bit too glottal for me.
Clot?
Glottal. I think glottal is my least favorite word.
Glottal's also a terrible word.
terrible.
Gluh. Anything that's gluh, cluh.
Or spunk also is pretty bad. Like some of the
Spunk.
I fucking got my spunk all over it. You know.
I also hate in context pussy.
Yeah. Or when
Like,
people
fuck, yeah, you like my pussy? Like, that's very upsetting.
or they like fuck my cunt. Like, that really.
That's super
I don't
upsetting.
like it.
It's super
I don't
upsetting.
like it.
Yeah, you're
So
like my-
please stop it.
you like my cunt?
Do you like?
When I'm cooking dinner.
Do you like the look of my cunt? I'm gonna clump all over you.
Yeah, it's all claggy.
Oh, God.
Smell my claggy cunt, you pussy bitch. What's your least favorite word?
Clag.
Clag.
Or
Ben?
glottal.
Glottal or cump.
Probably all the words we just heard.
Yeah. Ben, is yours
I had one and all that just knocked it out of my brain.
Oh, we shouldn't riff until Ben's. Okay, sorry, Ben. We'll stop
Otherwise,
riffing.
because I got a 4-second memory. Oh, seldom.
Seldom.
Oh, why is that?
I hate seldom because people are like, well, it seldom happens. But it's an adverb, so it should be seldomly, but it isn't. So it just never sounds right.
Seldomly hurts me more than seldom.
Well, yeah, I mean, because that's not the word.
That's
but it's
true.
an adverb, so it should have "ly" on the end.
A far more intellectual answer than than ours.
Yeah.
Fuck my cunt.
Yeah, Ben hates it for
Seldom.
grammatical reasons.
But I like it. Your reasons are there. Our
And
reasons are
once
here.
you've pointed it out, it bothers me plenty. Sorry.
Seldomly.
It's seldom. I do hate that. Thanks, Ben.
Because it's like, well, yeah, I seldom see them. It's not quite. You've missed the sentence. It's not.
You've absolutely miffed
Oh,
it.
somebody else done that before the other day. Oh, what is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to remember it. Oh, no worries, keep going. Oh, no.
I feel like I should skip ahead because 2 questions have taken so long.
Nah, it's good.
All right.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Number 3. What turns you on? Not when I talk about clag.
Yeah,
and-
fuck my cunt.
yeah.
I don't know. Do you have anything in mind, Aidan?
Yeah,
Okay, what turns you on?
confidence.
Confidence?
100%. You're confident. Meet a confident lady, confident man. Hi, how you going? Great. Oh, Jesus. All right, we're having a conversation. Confidence.
I like
It's
funny
important.
people, but that was the first answer that came to my mind.
The Adam
but,
Sandler film.
but yeah,
I think it's that good.
but it's like that seems too. I don't know.
But it's important.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
it's
funny.
so important.
People are funny, or like big fat tit. No,
But like,
funny.
don't you think that funny and confident? Sorry, Ben, answer before we talk.
Yeah, you made me forget. A nice clagless, just sexy stuff, I guess.
just really like some
Yeah.
sexy stuff.
I really like just like strip teasers and things.
When like sexy stuff happens, you're like, oh, hang on,
Hang on.
what's going on there? Oh, that's all right, eh?
Yeah, I'd say funny and feet.
If you can get a set of funny feet, woo, he's
Oh,
done.
mercy! Look at those things.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
Strap it in some jellies and you're good to go. Oh, sorry, Beck.
All right, who can guess the next question?
What turns you off? Oh man.
Most things.
Yeah.
Settle.
Except you, baby.
People who I don't like it when someone's mean to me. It really shuts things down.
Yeah.
Like even in a funny context, like I said this morning, and tell me if I cut this out, Beck. But one time, Beck laughed during sex about just something that was funny.
Because I was having fun.
And it was like,
Thinking about some Bruce
Really?
jokes.
yeah, it just went straight down. Just I don't know what it is.
Oh, I have an answer for the third question.
Something strikes my head when someone's. But then if someone's mean to me, like in a social context, where like if we're on a date or something and we're getting along, and then they were like said something mean, I'd be like, bye.
Yeah, no, but there's no need for it.
I know, but sometimes people are mean in they think it's fun.
It's never funny to have. I'm still annoyed at the diss track at the start of the podcast. I hate when people are mean to me. That's a very good answer. Turns me
But
right
mean
off.
and like jovial roasting.
Yeah, but some people aren't good at
I
it.
hate it.
That's true. Yeah, if they're not good at it. And
hate it.
Especially if they think they are.
Yeah.
I hate it. Even if you think you are. If you think you're good at roasting someone, you're just very mean. There's no oh, Jesus Christ, the craft. So you're just being mean to me.
Gonna cancel Aidan's birthday roast.
Thank you.
The roast.
That's fine. We'll do it. Just don't invite him.
Yeah, same as always. So what turns me off? Yeah, mean people, but also...
Oh, there was something there. Don't you dare say it.
No, I couldn't. No, I think mean people. I told you that story when I was having sex with somebody and he was on top of me and then he said, "Oh yeah, look at you, you're so fucking fat." That was really upsetting. Annoyingly though, I didn't go soft. So I had to be like,
You were like, I guess
You
this is
goddamn
fine.
right.
I'm like, fuck off. What? I was like, what? So yeah, mean. Yeah, I agree. Mean.
Ben?
Being made fun of. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What is it? What turns you
What
off?
turns you off?
That's why I can never be attracted to you guys.
Just unsexy shit.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
I hate it when she
Clips
comes
her
into the room.
toenails or stuff.
Or she comes in, she's got a full knight's outfit on.
Or just when you're having a conversation with
full
someone
heraldry on.
and then something unsexy happens and you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's like, just
No,
stop
thanks.
talking about the Battle of Hastings. 1066.
Beck.
Number 5. What sound or noise do you love?
Oh,
Oh.
oh, damn. Oh God, I should have thought about these. Sound or noise do you love?
I'm trying to go as serious as possible. Ben's going to be like, nice noises.
I like a
Okay. All right.
I like I like when someone bends a saxophone. That's pretty good. It
It would
moves
just sound
into
like
a note.
cracking metal, wouldn't it?
No, shut up. Shut your mouth.
I think you actually mean bends the reed on a saxophone, Matthew.
Bends the note. They go.
So can I answer
Hits
last?
the note.
I hate it when people correct other people. That turns me off.
I hate people being wrong.
I like the sound of like when you walk into a theater and the band's like tuning up.
That's a good one.
And they're all like, nothing makes sense. No one's playing with each other. It's just like ding ding ding. Ding, I love it. I don't know what
And
it
it's
is.
like the air is warm.
yeah, you're like, oh wow, everyone's ready. Let's go.
I like it when they do that, but then they hit the big B flat.
They do the B flat.
And they're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
And then you're like, all right, we'll try this. And you're just walking back to your room. I mean, it's a whole experience, but you're walking back to go and get ready, and you can hear the band just fucking kick off with one of the songs. You're like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. That's my favorite noise.
Ben?
Might be too non-specific, but pretty much any of the production company or distribution company sound things at the start of the movies, like
THX.
Universal, THX, 20th Century Fox,
Yeah, 100%.
even like Criterion or fucking Regency, any of the smaller ones.
I like the
Paramount,
Dolby.
Columbia, you name them, I love them.
They're pretty good.
I love them. Yeah.
Or like a Nintendo 64 starting up. No,
Or a
PS1
Mario Kart. You know when that like the big gold, the gold thing used to spin on Nintendo 64 and it'd go, that's
yeah.
a great sound.
I really like the thing that Nick Offerman says at the end of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like for whatever reason he voices.
Not a doctor. No.
No.
I'm a doctor.
Frumulon.
Frumulon.
Frumulon. That's good too.
Shh.
Beck?
I really like the sound of bagpipes. I know that's possibly a bit contentious.
Wow.
That must be my Scottish blood. I don't know.
She keeps it in a jar on the fridge. That's my Scottish blood. Don't drink it.
I went to like a couple of funerals as a kid, which doesn't really make sense, but like they had.
So knocking
Yeah,
off
but like
relatives.
beautiful bagpipes
They had
are
bagpipes
beautiful,
at the
and like
end.
scary bagpipes are horrendous.
I think I've just heard. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because
Sorry.
I've got Scottish relatives, so they, as they take the coffin out, they play bagpipes, and I think that's the memories I have of bagpipes, not like screeching in a sheep field or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
But number 6, what sound or noise do you hate?
Oh,
Fuck hell.
children crying, but like that, like tantrum crying.
That like,
yeah, it's
that
like,
one?
oh, fucking just chill the fuck out.
like it's going to be fine.
There's no need for that. Nothing could possibly be happening to you that's so bad that you need to make those fucking sounds. And it's also out of their control, and you can't do anything because it's not your children. So it's just this thing that's over there going, like hitting this fucking decibel that I'm like, stop. Hate children crying, whining. I hate children. Not like a child gets hurt and cries, like a child whines. Fuck.
I'm now just going through all the sounds that annoy me.
There's a lot of
And I'm-
sounds.
Now we're all in a bad mood.
Child tantrum's a good one.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
a
wouldn't have
really
thought of
good
that,
one.
but I 100% agree.
I don't.
I've-
yeah.
It's just the graph of my patience for children screaming is so steep. It's like, oh, come on, little fella. All right already.
I think my least favorite noise at the moment is like just retail customers in general. It's like,
Well, that's very specific.
yeah, but it's like, either the phrase, is that the best price? Or, do you guys have a PS5? Or now coming into Christmas, it's, well, I need it for my son for Christmas. And it's like, oh, in that case, let me go and fucking pull one out of thin air, you bloody piece of shit.
Yeah,
Retail
bloody
customers are my
scum.
least favorite noise.
Any of the hits of the B-52s for me.
It is rough.
What do they sing?
Huh?
What's a B-52 song?
There's a 15 miles to the love shack.
Oh.
Love a shack, baby.
It's as big as a whale. Yeah.
Did they do Rock Lobster as well?
Yeah, that's their other
There's a
one.
lot of noises in the
Rock
background.
Lobster. My friend messaged me the other day and said, Aidan, I need you to put on this song. And it was Rock Lobster. She said, get on my Friday level. And I was like,
Underground hit.
It makes me anxious.
Really?
In the background,
I enjoyed it.
In the background of the song, there's noises going.
It's just clattering a waffle.
It sounds like a clown
sounds
fucking
like a-
dying.
Letting the night go by. Let the one
No,
hold
see,
me.
they wanted. It sounds like they wanted to be Talking Heads, but they weren't
Talking Heads
talented
is exactly
enough.
what I wanted. Right.
It just got in front of a mic and just
It's like,
layered
let's
all
do
these
that. Let's
awful
do that.
sounds.
We'll just not have the big suit, and then the songs fucking blow. And
Fair.
every wedding you ever go to will play both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I know it's time to leave because
When
I
Rock
don't need to
Lobster's on.
start sweating.
Fair.
Rock Lobster. Sorry, Beck.
Number 7, what is your favorite curse
Well,
word?
what's your least favorite word?
Oh, my
noise?
least favorite sound or noise. I have a weird one that might betray my Aspie-ness
it?
a little bit.
ASMR fan. This would be a good answer.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I hate is when I can hear pounding music from really far away, so that the only thing I can hear is like the drum beat.
Right.
Because it sounds like there's a big scary monster running towards me.
That's a good
And
point.
it genuinely makes me anxious.
Where's the goat?
That night when there was a party happening across the street, I think Beck slept.
Just
Because
rocking in the corner of the room.
18-year-olds. Oh,
I'm like, when's he gonna get here?
and then another
And
song
it's like,
goes
if you're playing Resident Evil, that noise is like, oh God, Mr. X is here.
time to go.
So
Or
it's
it means you're
100%.
hurt as well.
Yeah,
Reminds
that's
me
not
of like being close to death when your character's going.
Yeah, and then nowadays your fucking controller's vibrating. It's like, I get it. I know. I'm so stressed.
I'm aware I was assaulted.
Yeah. It was horrifying. Favorite curse word?
Yeah.
Favorite curse word. Like there's obvious ones. I do love fuck. I think everybody loves to go, you fuck. Fuck. But
That's a workhorse.
It's
That's a real.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got range.
I think a well-timed prick.
I
can
was
be
gonna say
very
prick.
effective.
Yeah, that was the next one that came to my mind. Probably prick. I'm gonna go with prick.
I like calling someone fucko, but that's like, that's that's one of those ones that like doesn't get used and abused. You bring it out special. Someone cuts you off. and
Fucko.
goes, where you going, fucko?
Like, what?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Fucko?
Nice one, fucko.
Okay.
Like it's nothing. It's not a name. It's just a swear with an O at the end. You can put it on anything, but for some reason, I don't know.
Dicko would be the host of Australian Idol.
It's true.
I like
Also an
fuckhead.
expletive.
Fuck off. Like, listen to me, you fuckhead.
I like fuckheado.
Fuckhead. Fuckheado.
Fuckheado. That's the guy that made Pinocchio, isn't it?
So, yeah, that's right.
There's another one I was thinking about.
Geppetto
It's
joke.
on the tip of my tongue. Something you rarely say, but I don't know. I'll if it
I
comes
also
back
like
to me,
dickhead. I like any head verb. Verb?
cunt head.
I like hearing Americans say dickhead. I feel like it's something you don't hear them say very often.
Yeah.
But it's always, it hits right when it does.
Dickhead.
Fucking asshole. I like asshole too.
I like asshole too.
I guess I do.
All right, number 8.
Oh, we're deep in.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Radio. No, that's too close.
Why? It's different.
Real estate. I like to go to houses and say, and here's where the magic happens. You know? I think I'd be good at that bit.
Yeah, that one
And
bit.
step
We
in
weren't
there.
going to take this house. It doesn't fit our needs at all. But then you did that funny thing when we walked into the bedroom. You said, this is where the magic happens. And I think this will be where the magic happens for
But I
us.
think I'd like to do one like I walk into the laundry and go, and this is where the magic happens. That'd be my bit. And they'd be like, we'll take it. I'm like, it's a 3-bedroom.
Charmed us out of $500,000. Well done.
But there's no toilet. But this is where the magic happens.
5 laundries,
We'll take it.
1 bedroom.
Every bedroom has a mini bedroom, otherwise known as a cupboard. Not a
You
break.
would be very funny.
It's a 16-bedroom house.
I think you and Phil Dunphy would be the same.
It's the dream.
What profession other than my own would I like to attempt? I don't know. I'd love to be I don't have any musical talent like playing instruments, but God, I would love to. So if in a perfect world, I would love to be a really good pianist.
Piano's a good one. Piano.
Yeah, I think a musician.
I'd like to be old money.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that counts as that's cheating or not, but just to be old money.
Like
just
how
to be
old
born
money?
into you
Like money from like you were a French king one day.
Or like your dad invented
They
Tim
were in
Tams.
my I was technically a baron, but I just drove around in an Aston Martin and stuff. And did wine
But you want to
tastings
do
and
it
shit.
now.
No, now, but I'm from old money. So there was a French king somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm still technically a
Ever
baron
heard of
or a
Charlemagne?
duke or whatever.
I'm his, his
There you
19th
go.
son.
Yeah.
It's like being a sugar baby without having to suck all that old cock.
You'd be
Yeah.
the old cock to suck eventually.
True.
Wow. So you'd like to be a
Sunrise,
sugar daddy.
sunset.
Hey?
And so we become
Sugar
the fathers
daddy.
of our sons.
The father of sugar.
I think that would be really great. I'd also like to be very high up in the military, but not have to get there. I just want to be very high up in the military.
You don't have to go
I
to
want to be
all
like the admiral. That's the Navy. But that's the same thing. Military is the branch, not the army. I'd like to be up high. So someone walks in and they're like, sir. And I'd be like, fire the missiles. You know what I mean?
Fire the missiles.
What? It's lunchtime.
Launch the nuclear
Fire the
weapons.
missiles. And then they crack my eggs and put my missile toast in.
So we're bringing you breakfast. I said fire the missiles. There's a rank structure here, soldier.
Oh my God, he's lost his mind.
He wants to be a demented admiral, is what he's saying.
So
Fire the missiles.
No, this is a trade vessel. We just have bread. I said fire them.
Fire those missiles.
100%. I want to be a demented by guilt admiral.
When I was a little girl, I really wanted to be a pyrotechnician.
Oh.
Make fire.
Fireworks, set fireworks off.
Oh my God.
But also
make
design
fire.
them.
Make fire.
Like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
No, I meant I was thinking like
Look
rock.
what I have created.
I was thinking like rock concerts, how the fire.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
that
so.
counts.
That's
Like
what I
the
thought.
end of Be Our Guest.
Yeah.
When I was little, I always imagined I would be the one sending them up on New Year's Eve, and I'd design which colours would go when. Because every time I see a fireworks show, even to this day, I'm critical. I'm like, could have used more red.
Labor.
yeah.
That's you.
Have you ever set off a firework?
No, never. It's terrifying.
either.
Yeah.
I feel like I would light it and not properly light it, and I'd just be running away before it's properly on fire. Is that what happens?
You light it, and then you walk away, and it goes. No. Is it? No, everyone wait. It's not going to. And just as you walk up to it,
And you lose.
I love those videos, the ones that go wrong, and they're like, ah!
or
Everyone
they
gets
light
down
the
to
fuse,
thing.
they go, and it goes. Points at everyone.
I like the ones where there's only a few of them where it goes off and just goes straight into someone's window,
Oh,
like the top
fuck.
story window, and they're like, run. That's a good one.
Just You imagine you're fucking sleeping and it comes through your front window and a firework goes off up there.
You wouldn't even know what's going on. You'd be like, it's the Admiral. Fire the missiles.
I just come out only in my underpants. Fire the missile!
But with the military hat on.
And just the shoulder
And my
thing.
45,
on
stop
your
it!
skin.
And my badge is bleeding. Fire the missiles! 45, stop it!
On my mark.
Pyrotechnician. That's a good job.
That's yeah.
It would be.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm still holding out hope. Number 9. What profession would you not like to do?
Oh, I guess garbage man. Not because I devalue garbage men, but because I have a really bad gag reflex. And like anything, like when I'm like, even when that catch in the sink gets all the shit, and I'm gonna empty in the bin, I'm like, and I'm trying to put it in the bin, or yeah.
It is very funny when that happens.
Or when I tried it, like the other day, there was like a bag of potatoes in the back of the cupboard, and I was like, oh, these are no good.
They'd grown legs.
And I'm taking it out to the thing. Yeah, I have the worst gag reflex. Or like a dental assistant would be another one, because when I look inside people's mouth, it's anything where I could
People
gag.
going to the dentist are often people with problems. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're not going to the dentist like, I have health
Tooth
teeth.
problems
I'm just going to go to the dentist. So it's like, oh my God, what is happening in there? Oh!
It would be a true adventure.
Yeah, it would be great.
Every day would be a new day.
Yeah, or like your job is to just suction the blood out of the mouth. Like, what? Do it.
When the gums are bleeding, get the blood out of the gums.
Yeah, that's
like, okay.
horrendous. I have a quick answer for my last one. Instead of an admiral, I'd like to be a judge. And I always have thought that, and I forgot about it because I think I'm a really good judge.
But we're like magistrate's judge. We don't have to worry about a jury.
Both? I couldn't, yeah. I mean, I'd prefer to be
This is
on
my
own.
decision.
Yeah.
Boy. I mean, I guess like an American judge. Wait, no. American judge listens to the jury.
I'd like to be the judge from the movie The Judge with Robert Duvall.
So you want to be Robert Duvall?
Yeah, I want to be Robert Duvall. I want to be a movie star. What I'd not like to do is be a lawyer, which is what led me to judge. I don't want to be a lawyer.
Too much
All the
pressure.
groundwork.
Well, it's not about the work. I just feel like, what if I'm like a defense attorney and the guy's definitely done it, and it's like all the girls, the person's definitely done it. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to get you off.
But I will defend you
I will defend you
in court.
but I like that. Put that away. I'm not doing it. No, like that. I feel like that would be stressful and morally challenging.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't want that.
I think about that when I watch crime docos that involve any sort of like court thing with a person. Definitely, I always think about it.
Also, then you're always the bad guy.
Yeah.
And it's,
Well,
and that's the problem.
Defense
Attorneys, depends on what type of case you're going into. If it's murder and you're defending the murderer or the alleged murderer and they've done it.
You just have to spend a lot of time with them, which sounds very... You'd be like, I know you did it, and we're going to be in a room alone together with a pen. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Imagine defending the pen killer. Defending the lawyer pen killer.
Let me check your
The
pockets.
handcuff strangler.
The need nothing in a room slayer.
Jail cell butcherer.
Oh my God.
We're going to just talk out in the yard, I think.
Oh yeah.
They call me the stab you in the side of the neck during the trial murderer.
The
defense attorney slaughterer. How'd you get your name? Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, this is a dumb bit. I love it.
The defense attorney slaughterer.
Ben, what job would you not like to do?
Anything where I have to think quickly on my feet.
Podcast co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare from which I'll never wake.
Speaking of not waking, by the way, I know this is taking forever, but I'm enjoying it. That's okay. I watched a video of a guy that took acid 6 years ago and is still on a trip.
Oh, please don't tell me that.
Value for money.
Speaking of things going forever, he's like, it's never going to end, and he was just like tripping, but now he's at the point where he can function. But everything is like melting around him. He's like, every person looks horrifying. Everything is fucked. But
I'm doing okay.
I can talk to you and I can go to the bank. But when I'm at the bank, it's like being in a Renaissance hell painting.
I know that would happen to me. I ate lunches that last 3 days. I don't think I can have acid.
Yeah,
and
no
be
way. No way.
I mean, he just functions now.
Well, it's like he's not like in
He's
a
gotten
corner
used to the screaming.
Yeah, he's not in a corner screaming. It's like that. I watched the thing on a military man had his legs blown off and he was in hospital and they give you ketamine, I think, to help you just deal with the fact that you have your legs fucking blown off and it's
I've seen
incredible
Forrest
pain.
Gump.
And he said that the guy said that in the corner of his room every single day was a pure white woman, like China white woman, that used to just peel her face off and scream. And she wasn't real,
horrifying.
but she was just part of his thing. And he was like, it was hell for a year. And it was like, oh my God.
Can you say China white, or do I need to cut that out?
China, like fine china, the plates.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than what I was thinking. I was like, that hit my ears so... My ears are just extra sensitive.
Porcelain
Probably
white.
'cause Aidan was
That's
doing
what
that.
I meant. Sorry,
edit
during
this
the
in.
during the
Edit
pod,
this in.
during the podcast.
She was like porcelain white.
Smooth transition.
The question
Could
number
offend
10.
people from porcelain.
Question number 10.
Question number 10, everybody. Here it is. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Yep, I know. Here's the map. That's where the salsas is. I think so. If salsas is in heaven, why no? Extra sour cream and extra cheese costs nothing extra.
That just comes as standard.
I'll be like, thank you, God, and may you have a lovely day, Miss.
Hey.
God's a lady in my mind.
Squeeze
I don't want to say, but here's what I think. I think God's.
He's
a
what I think. Got it.
I said
Wrap it up.
here's what I think. Here's what I think.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense.
God is a lady, and no one can change my mind.
Fair enough.
Not even you, Ben.
What if God came down and was like, I've been a dude the whole time?
I'd be like, you
How dare
imposter,
you?
imposter.
That's a fake God.
The devil hid himself as an angel or something. I didn't read the Bible.
Have you seen
No, the
Bible
devil was
before?
an angel.
The devil was an angel, and
A
he
fallen
pretended,
angel.
He pretended to be
Lucifer.
man God.
The fallen angel, the right-hand man of God.
being
If
Pulp
I got
Fiction.
to heaven, I would like to hear...
God just comes out going, you go, Aidan, you go, to give us a beat setter. And then
Driving in your Hyundai i30. And everybody's like screaming.
God girls in the back, they're so dirty.
That would be good, but the guy rhymed 30 with 30. I would like to hear... I don't know. I mean, Jesus, what a fucking question for the GMat podcast. I would like to hear, like...
They're dirty and they're flirty.
No. Like... Because by the time I die, all my family would be dead. So, like, you know... Christmas
that for
dinner's on
sure?
or something. Yeah, I do. I'm going to kill them and then die. No, I feel like I would like... It's like... I would like him to say, you know... Dinner's almost ready or something like that, and you walk in and like everyone that I love is at dinner. I feel like that would be really
Very
nice.
profound. That's a good answer.
Well, yeah.
Better than my salsas answer.
Well, salsas is really good.
Fucking lame.
Yeah, I meant to say Beck's waiting for you at the salsas.
Sorry, no.
With extra
men
sour
aren't
cream
waiting
and
for
cheese.
women.
There's no way. There's no way I die first.
Listen, I eat a lot of crap, but you're also 95% monster.
That's
true.
true.
You're
yeah,
gonna
it'll
get
keep me going forever.
You're going to be
that bet will
burnt
be
out from
dead
the
for
inside.
30
The
years
music that
before
you're
you
hearing
go.
in the distance is your heartbeat.
Oh, right.
That's so good.
Benjamin? Aidan with his heartfelt.
Yeah.
Here's everyone you've ever known and loved.
No, just my family and my best friends in the whole
Not
world.
everyone you've ever known and loved. A lot of them can go in the bin.
Everyone I've ever loved?
Mm.
No, because there'd be probably ex-girlfriends and boyfriends in there. Why would I want them at dinner?
Commingling.
That's hell.
That is hell. I guess just to be like, check out this fucking nollie.
This nollie?
Yeah.
Like
Nollie
a nose
kickflip.
ollie?
He'd be like 360, ready? Wait, that was like a 180, but I can do the 360. Watch, wait for it.
Even God's fucking it up.
Yeah. Because what if God was one of us?
Whose
That's what I'm
brain
thinking.
goes
What if
straight to
God
nollie?
was one of us?
Because he's nailed the ollie when
He's-
Aidan showed up.
Yeah.
You know? And so now
We
he's
died that soon together?
yeah. Soonish.
What does that mean?
Happened at the end of a podcast.
Are you the defense lawyer slaughterer? Oh my God.
I'm the podcast recording while people are sitting around me, pull out a gun and shoot her. That's me.
Oh, please don't kill us during the podcast.
Wow. Make a good episode.
No, I'd like him to say like some of that stuff was funny. Some of it not so. Skinnier teeth, but come on in.
That's great.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thanks, God. This one time. Do you understand? I guess so.
Don't tell anyone.
Look,
Come on.
you can come in, but I'm not stamping you out.
That's it. Yeah, no pass outs.
Let's post show it. That was about an hour.
Do you think?
I had an
Oh,
answer.
Beck has an answer. You.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You
bastard.
go. You
He
go.
wants God to be a
Now-
woman, just doesn't want to hear from her.
I'm just cautious of time. Sorry.
I think
Cautious of time. So we'll just cut out your answers, Beck, to the questions.
Beck wasn't always answering them.
She
Sometimes
literally
was
answered
skipping
every
them.
single one.
Not every single one.
I think I'd get there, and God, he'd say to me, he says,
He? Interesting.
Beck, before you come in, I just have these Bruce jokes for you here.
That's good shit.
Fucking hell.
All right. Now we
The
post
pearly
show.
gates are made of white monster.
Hey, it's GMat here, and don't forget, if you enjoyed that episode of the GMat podcast and you want to hear more, we also have the podcast post show over at patreon.com/the GMat podcast. The post show is a shorter episode recorded directly after the main podcast where we wrap things up and talk about anything we didn't have time to talk about. $3 a month and cancel anytime. We are a community-supported podcast, so your support over there funds the show and makes it easier for us to keep doing what we love. If you want to support us, head over to patreon.com/the GMat podcast.